I know very little about Olivia Dean, but last week I was doom scrolling on IG Reels and I came across one of her songs and it really stuck with me. So I decided to do my research, and unbeknownst to me, Olivia actually released an album last year around September called The Art of Loving You. So today we're gonna review this album. It's around 12 tracks long with a short runtime of 30 minutes, but I'm still very much excited about this album. So let's discuss it track by track.
Rise to each other, rise to each other.
The album starts off with Nice to Each Other. There's an intro as well, which isn't really much to talk about, but it serves its purpose. But with Nice for Each Other and much of this album, what you'll realize is that Olivia's voice is the main pull of this album. It's very, very attractive. It's very soothing to listen to. The backdrop helps with this atmosphere as well. The melodies accompanied with the drums, it's a warm environment. Lyrically, you will get the sense that she wants to live in the moment. She wants to enjoy what's happening right now without necessarily putting a title on it. To put simply, just live in the moment. As an opener, I really do enjoy this song, and it just has this feel-good atmosphere that you can't deny.
I was just getting used to him. That lady, she's the man.
The beginning of this track sounds like something that Frank Ocean would be like rapping on and give a really mid performance that people would overhype. Anyway, Lady is the second track on this album, and we continue with a really great vocal performance from Olivia. Her voice, it feels like milk and honey. It's soothing. It's like a memory that you just want to preserve and keep for yourself, only for you to hear. My bad descriptions aside, let's talk about this song. Throughout it, we see growth and development, also a sense of trust and empowerment through this figure that we call Lady. But also on this journey, we learn that things don't always pan out the way that we want it to. But with that, it leaves room for something else, which really stuck with me. Although it may not have ended the way that you thought it would, something new comes out of it. And I think that's a really positive mindset to have. Again, Olivia's voice here, superb. But for as delightful as she is, what really solidified this track for me was the horns. That really popped it.
How can you get close to someone you keep out of reach?
The hook kills me in a good way, and at this point in the album, I thought this might be something that Adele would have done back on 19 or 21. So I did a little more research and I found out Olivia is actually British, which makes sense because I've never been disappointed by any British singers at all. So let's talk about Close Up. Not really talk, more like cry, because fuck, this song is fantastic. You just gotta print the lyrics to this song and read it and understand how truly horrible we can be to the people that we say that we love. How can you get close to someone you keep out of reach? Writing wise, Olivia fucking delivers. I really, really do enjoy this song, but it builds resentment in me for people. I hate people.
In love, so come give me a call.
So Easy to Fall in Love was one of the singles from this album, and it did really well numbers wise, and also it's very easy to tell why. This song is pure happiness. You gotta hate the idea of being happy to not like this song. And as a lover boy myself, it is very much easy to fall in love. This song compounds it with the tempo, the piano, the trumpets. It's fantastic. The "it's so easy" part of the chorus really, really eats at my heart. The same way that Adele does. Not that I want to compare, it's just a good reference point for you to understand. I really, really like this song. This is warmth. This is all the good things in a song that makes it good. It's incredible. It's really, really great. I haven't had music like this in a while that makes me excited when going through an album, and I really love the listening experience of this so far. Give her all of the grams.
Do that to a friend, let alone the one you love.
You were the warmth that I needed, like a breeze in the evening, and then you changed. To be honest, I've heard a lot of women say the same thing. You're in love with a guy, and the beginning of this relationship, he is everything that you think he is, and then all of a sudden, he changes. He's no longer that loving, kind-hearted person that you know. He's now cold and mean and aggressive, and everything that you loved about him just fades. Let alone the one you love is heartbreaking as fuck. And if you knew me at all, you wouldn't try to keep me small. Who would do that to a friend? Like, Olivia has not missed on this album. This song is more than just romantic heartbreak. It is heartbreak on the whole.
Looks like we're making up for lost time. Need you to spell it out.
Man I Need has been all over my For You page, and call me a sheep, but I like it.
The man I need. Tell me you got something to give. I want.
This song does go very hard, but I feel like I'd like it more if I was gay. Like, this would be my spiritual awakening. You know what? I like this song so much, I think I might experiment. Pause. You know what? No pause.
Leaving. Just feel tightly squeezed in. Lovely.
Something in between, like the rest of this album, is consistently good. However, this is the second time that Olivia comes across as a bit of unhealthy, as she says she doesn't necessarily want to put a title on something. I'm not his, I'm not hers, I'm not yours. Can we be something in between? Like, I don't know. I'm too young to believe until the end. I'm too scared to cut it short. I really don't think like we're being honest about what we truly want here. And even if we're being honest, it feels a bit manipulative when you say love needs breathing. Like, I don't know, what are you using me? It doesn't feel genuine. Feels very toxic. Like, no part of this sounds like someone who wants something serious, like you're gonna avoid it at all cost. I don't know, Olivia doesn't come across as healthy on this track.
Turn me on just to turn me down.
Loud has her best vocal performance on this album. And although it may be one of the more emotionally hitting tracks on this song, Olivia's performance carries through very confidently. To summarize the song, I would say it's the aftermath of love. When it's no longer there, the silence becomes loud. It's brilliant. I absolutely loved it. I really wanted to hear this song, and let me show you why. I'm gonna recite the lyrics of the hook, and I just want you to stay with me for a second, right? Bubba, but baby steps. Bubba, but baby steps. Bubba, but baby steps. On paper, this is really fucking horrible. Unfortunately, it has embedded itself so deep in my cranium, I can't stop thinking about it. I hate it, but I love it. I have a very weird relationship with this song. But for as horrible as the hook is, it is catchy.
Back on your sofa, of course I still care.
A couple minutes could bring a grown man to tears. I am that grown man. Fun fact, this song samples a track from 1971, We Had True Love from The Hot Chocolate. And I think Olivia did a very respectful job here. She delivered a great performance. It's really good, and if it was my song that was being sampled, I would be proud. A couple minutes explores the emotions of reminiscing on what was. Here, Olivia catches up with someone that she once knew. She now sees how life has changed for both of them, but she also states that this love, it was never wasted. The care is still there. If you're going through a breakup or like a no contact period, listening to this song might kill you. Highly don't recommend. It's heartbreaking, and honestly might push you over the edge.
30 years, seen it bloom and end in tears. I've seen it off the school.
I've Seen It is the closing track to this album, and although it's 2 minutes long, it does leave you with a bit of a sting. I don't think it closes the album perfectly because there's a lot of hurt here and emotions that aren't really tied together, but I guess everything doesn't need to be wrapped up in a bow. Maybe just expressing your emotions is good enough. This closer isn't necessarily closure. But that was Olivia Dean's Art of Loving, and I think it's a 9. This album deals with heartbreak, also reflecting on love and truly living in the moment. The writing on this album isn't afraid to be vulnerable. We see hints of doubt and denial, but there's still a bit of hope in uncertainty. I really do admire the courage. I can see why parts of this album may come across to cringy to some, but I truly respect it for what it is, and I'm sure, 100% sure that some women can 100% relate to the things that she's speaking about. Another aspect of this album that I really like, which I think is the main course, is Olivia's voice. It's fantastic. I love it so much. She has great pitch control, she doesn't oversing, and she commands attention in what appears to be effortlessly. Standout tracks to me would have to be a couple minutes, Man I Need, So Easy, and Close Up. But those are my thoughts and opinions. You can let me know yours, whether you agree, disagree. Links to the album will be in the description. Please form me an opinion, and thanks very much for watching. Bye.